when I saw Phantom Thread, I thought Paul Thomas Anderson is the best guy working right now. He's at his best right now, and he's the best one making films right now. Martin Scorsese is a legendary, untouchable filmmaker. His films today aren't at the caliber, I don't think, in terms of richness and the effort made, and the rawness and the honesty. Just such good fucking filmmaking. He started with the Hard Eight, just going like, here's how my voice sounds. Here's how I look at things. Here's how I film stuff. Here's how I use music and cutting. And what he had underneath that grew and grew over time was the ability to have actors live with a really sad, just a tragic sadness. And then Boogie Nights was his, like, I'm in Hollywood and I got Marky Mark and I got Burt Reynolds and I'm going to make this John Holmes movie. And the whole second half is going to be so dark and violent and it's going to be a mess, man. And the first half of it is just beautiful to me. That's just my feeling. Yeah. Second half, I just didn't care about, but I knew I was watching a guy who's extremely special and learning. And then Magnolia was like a serious piece of work. Still using some of the young actors and still being a little distracted, I think, by Hollywood and popular culture. But it's a fascinating movie. But he only got richer and richer and richer after that. Inherent Vice I just went right by me. I didn't get it. But then this March he's been making a fucking The Master, There Will Be Blood, Phantom Thread. He's on a fucking sick streak. I can't wait to see what he does next. The thing that's interesting about him too is I've met Paul and he's very unassuming and he's a little bit inhibited or goofy a little. I would never in a trillion years guess that he made these movies. It's nuts. It's like in Amadeus when he's like wants to see, could he see it on his face? You know, one of the first scenes in Amadeus when he knows that Mozart, he loves his work and he wants to see if he can see him. And it's this fucking kid who's under a table trying to squeeze a girl's ass. And he's like, that's who God gave this to? This is the one, you know. When I met Paul, I was like, this is the guy. Just because he was just like, hey, what's up? Just he's just a young looking guy. He looks like like he's a showrunner at a sitcom. It's sort of the same kid because he's an LA guy. Also, LA sounds a certain way to my ear. But Jesus Christ. And he's writing fucking, ancient, brilliant, strange human characters.
It's kind of like
maybe what it is that people like Shakespeare and maybe people like PTA see through people that seem brilliant. They see through them as just schmucks, which some of this stuff has in it, I think.
Right. Like
Anyway, I don't know. I'm talking too much.
All right.